So, welcome to the last part. It will be probably the last part that we're going to be doing is Witch Hunt, which has been a long road. I started this just when I got back from America after about a week, I think. Been a long old road. Originally I started this because I met my girlfriend through Dragon Age, and I really wanted to. I'd just seen her in America and been like, and then got home, and I was gutted to be home. So I did this to, make yourself feel a bit better, play some Dragon Age. And yeah, it's certainly done that, and this is the last part. So, do other campaigns. In fact, give me a second. Because now I can hardly hear the actual music. So there we go. So I do that. I do that every single time because my email address comes up. So, yeah. My email address and password comes up. You can have my email address, it's in the bottom left hand corner. But yeah, my password comes up when I go into options as well, which is annoying. So other campaigns. Going on to Witch Hunt. And we don't do any of these. Golems of Amgarak is a dungeon crawling one, which is not really my kind of thing. It's insanely hard. Leliana's Song is a prequel, and Darkspawn Chronicles is a comedy one, kind of. Spawn and Awakening we've done. So we're going to play Witch Hunt. We will import from another module. There we go. This is the man. How evil does this man look though? What other voices do we have? There we go. Import to.
Flemeth once told me that temptation lies in the forbidden.
Well, yes, of course it does. Why would it lie anywhere
Do
else?
not follow me, I said. Harder words I have never spoken. Some doors should never be reopened.
Typical BioWare writing then. Temptation. What was it? Temptation is the cause of the forbidden? Well, of course it is. Why would it be anything else? Fuck's sake. I'm not sure how Royce feels about being a father. I think he's probably just more wanting to see Morrigan, since that's his lady love, isn't it? So he's more really, desperate to see her than anything else. That's about it, really. Looks like we're back in the place anyway. Got one big announcement, but nobody's watching, so but it's fine. And that is one, I'll be starting a new Let's Play, if not tonight, definitely tomorrow. And two, Grok the Orc will be returning in Skyrim. since I'm going to have to wipe my hard drive when I get back home, because I'm going to upgrade my PC again. But doing so will obviously mean I lose all my Skyrim stuff, and I probably won't be installing Skyrim again. Lies, I will. But I'm going to have to install all my mods again. I'm going to lose all my save files, so I may as well do Grok while I can before I go back. And you will find out what the actual other Let's Play is when I start it. Go ahead. Elf bitch. Milkshake time.
Not another step. What are you doing here? Call off your hound, Shem.
I'll tell you, tell me what you're doing here.
I believe I asked you first. Ugh. Fine. I am Ariane of the Dalish people. My keeper sent me to find Asha Belinar, the woman of many years.
I know that voice from somewhere. I know that voice from somewhere. Flemeth is dead.
Many have tried to kill Asha Belinar in the past. Do not claim victory until a few centuries have passed with no sight of her. We thought she could help us find her daughter, Morrigan. The young witch has caused trouble for my clan. Has she earned your ire as well?
It's the woman from Skyrim. I was just talking about Skyrim. It's the Isolde from Skyrim, the woman you can marry in Whiterun. I never have done, but you know. I think she's voiced by Ali Hillis as well, and if that's true, then this is the woman who plays Liara as well in Mass Effect. But it probably isn't. Yeah, he probably does.
Ah, they say she is beautiful, but I have never heard anyone claim she is capable of love. Morrigan stole an ancient book my clan has guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a piece of our history. Everything we once had, all legacy of our ancient magics, were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the Wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left. 1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The Keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later, it was gone. For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My Keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Eluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan.
I've heard rumours that her keeper was actually called Solus, which, if that was true, then he would be actually responsible for losing 2 treasures of the elves and almost killing the world. But you know, it's not, so it's fine. Unless that's just he's going by another name.
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Eluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. He said other similar treasures remain in the library, but they would never allow a Dalish to view them. Perhaps you will meet a different reception. Masiranis, I look forward to working with you.
Yeah. What? Go away. Oh no. Ah, memories of being here. Looked a lot different back then. A lot different. Oh shit! Oh, okay. Everything going down. I'll spawn here. I'll get off. Guess we're going to the... Oh, Lothering was one of many southern towns wiped out during recent blight. Templars, bandits, soldiers alike. Hey, there's a shrine there for me. Nice. Oh yeah. Good little descriptions there. It's a shame they didn't go more in depth on player choice there and tell you that, you know, Balin's an awesome blah 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 blah. That's okay.
Welcome to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem? What is that supposed to mean? Most Dalish are common thieves?
As you say, the Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see, things are much changed from when you were last here. Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important business. My name is Hadley. I lead the Templars in the Knight Commander's absence. If you're looking for a book, you can start in the Index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
Yeah, because that went so well for you elves last time, didn't it? Jesus.
Now's better than later.
Have you heard the stories about the hero of Ferelden? Apparently he once took on a lady pirate and 3 greased nugs. Between the sheets. No! I'll tell you about it later.
Wasn't really greased nugs, it was just the pirate woman, but okay. It's a little bit sick, like, I mean, it's kind of bestiality, but, you know. All the things that have gone on in this tower in the past, I suppose, shouldn't be that. Ah, a sandal!
Enchantment?
Not you again.
Enchantment! Hello, doggy.
Sandal is staying at the tower for a while. The Tranquil are evaluating his enchanting abilities and learning a lot from him, surprisingly.
Enchantment!
Yes. Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
Oh. I don't think there are that many really hard battles in this, but you never know. You never know. Actually, here's all of this stuff as well. Cool.
Enchantment?
Nice. Nice.
Look at all these books. I've never seen so many.
Is that a purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Don't you remember the Dragonling disaster? There's bits of Ivan still burnt onto the ceiling on the 3rd floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls, that sort of thing.
Psst, you, Hound. You think you could sneak up on the mage over there? How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him? Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
Now's better than later.
All about weeds. Catalogue of Elven Relics, there we go. Mysterious artifacts. Others are there. Translating Elven languages, okay. History. Okay, so we're looking at history. No. No. Mysterious artifacts. Relics. Okay.
I recognize the character on this page. I think it makes up part of the word Eluvian. Similar. The bindings are in the same style, but the script is different. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
Is that a Dalish elf?
Don't go. I hear they cut out your eyes for staring at their tattoos. They do. I read it, son.
Don't believe everything you read.
Better safe than sorry, I say.
Okay.
They found the body of the Templar who went after those apostates near Higham.
Micah, it's terrible what they did to him.
They say he was force-fed so much lyrium he was bleeding from the eyes. His brain was liquefied in the skull.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Whoa! Who let a dog in here? And what are you doing? Be careful!
You're in my light.
You look, like you could probably squash me like a gnat, but I can't sit by while you mishandle innocent tomes. You're bending the book too much. It'll crack the spine and cause the pages to fall out. Just thinking about it is making me dizzy.
If I break it, I'll buy it.
Did I mention this book is priceless? As in, valued above all the pearls in Orlais? You can't just pay for it. Browsing the chapter on the Eluvians. No one's actually found one, you know.
You know what Eluvian is?
It's Old Elvish for seeing glass. Mirror.
It's a 2,000-year-old dialect.
She's right. The word is from the lost language of Arlathan, forgotten over eons of slavery. I only know a few dozen words of it, and I'm the Circle's linguist. Eluvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind. When the Imperium sacked Arlathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. but all they could use them for was communication over long distances. Ah, you have a friend with a special interest. Maybe she needs to talk to someone.
My people crossed paths with another Dalish clan not too long ago. 2 of their young hunters encountered a strange mirror in some ruins. One disappeared, the other became deathly ill. They never found the one, and the other died. They left Ferelden and traveled north to forget their sorrows.
That's actually the origin for the Dalish Elf, which is actually the stock origin. If you play any of the other Dragon Age games, that's the canon one, which is, you know, typical BioWare. Just elves, 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 elves. Want some more elves? Elves? No, no, we don't want any more elves. Thanks, it's fine.
I've never read anything about the Eluvians making people ill. But what became of the mirror?
Shattered. Destroyed.
Why?
It was corrupted by the Darkspawn, beyond hope of recovery. They did it to protect others.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn. You have to be sure.
What? What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key. Come on. You hear what's going on up in Kirkwall? Kirkwall? In the Free Marches, Dolt. Half of Ferelden fled there in the Blight. They say there's a refugee camp twice as big as the city. Whole place is run by Templars, though, so no one is getting in. They heard what happened here. Made them kind of jumpy.
Everyone's a critic.
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower. Oh, how thoughtful. It's very pretty. Slobbery, but pretty.
You should just tell him to fetch a Morrigan. It would save us a lot of trouble. Hadley! Just the man I was looking for.
Not looking very hard, were you? I'm always here.
Good one. So I need to go into the repository.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Oh. Well then. Sorry for bothering you. Well, look at the way he's staring at me.
Oh. Very well. It's your necks. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need to speak to it.
All right. Be careful, and keep the mess to a minimum.
You know that talking to inanimate objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think the statue talks to you?
It's complicated. It wasn't always a statue. You'll see.
What a good mood today. Tomorrow's my my last day in university for a week, which is nice. Got lots of work to do, but you know.
Now is better than later.
Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? We have to deal with sweat already.
What now? We did it! And these sentinels are going back to normal. We need to deal with the rest of the rips in the veil if we can.
Okay.
The prison is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Wow. It does talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
Something is causing it distress. The tears in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil.
Okay.
Going well, I think. Excellent.
Good.
This'll be fun. That's right. Come on.
He's such a maniac, isn't he?
Do not let up!
Just loves fighting.
Yeah. Now it's better than
I
later.
will strike you down!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. I see enemies ahead. Got it.
We have to deal with rips in the veil.
Something is coming. All right. Got it. You're gonna regret this. Go get them!
That was the last of them. Trying to kill us now. Let's get back to the statue. That really isn't my cup of tea.
I'm wondering why I'm not looting anything. It's because this is the last thing I'm
No
doing.
fetch! Shoot!
You have to give him something. You can't just say fetch and expect him to retrieve random things.
Why not? Once heard of someone with a really smart Mabari who would run off and fetch things like cake. I think this one's broken.
I am the spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and...
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, yes, we've been through that.
Finn. Greetings.
We've conversed before, on the Imperium. It's hard to get answers out of it. Requires parsing all the grandiose mumbo-jumbo. We know where a broken Eluvian lies. Can it still be used to find the others?
Scry, the broken glass, dagger sharp, will be your key. Yes. The lights of Arlathan will illuminate the Scrya's path. The Archons possessed them, but they were misused, befouled, and lost, like so much the Imperium touched. Some were saved, carried by fugitives from the Elven city. Their sorrow awoke the stone, and her children sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cadhalash, now known as Kadash. There the lights of Arlathan lie, shielded from unworthy eyes.
So you know of it. Convenient.
Goodbye, Finn. We will not speak again.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
That is kind of bad of it. Come on then, children. Let's go and... Oops.
Now, Mage, tell us what's going on.
The Eluvians are linked, all of them. If you have one, you can find the others, if they still exist. But the one you know of is broken and corrupted, so we need something else to amplify the magic.
The lights of Arlathan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go when you are.
Good. It's kind of nice that normally in BioWare people ask you to do some sort of insane bullshit before they join you, but okay. I like you, Finn.
Ariane. Does your name mean anything in Elven?
Blessed creators, why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
Oh, I didn't mean...
What about you? Are you named after an honorable fish's appendage?
Well, Florian Phineas Horatio Aldebrand Esquire was a bit of a mouthful. And I was tired of the other apprentices calling me Flora.
Wait, he can just leave?
Got it.
Wow, BioWare. Okay. You just waltz out with them. Okay.
I'm not sure I like the deep roads. Fewer darkspawn than expected, but it feels like we're being watched. Wait, why did we stop? Is this Kadash Taig?
Yeah.
Right, so I've been going through my old notes. If the elves concealed the relics with magic, only the blood of their kin will reveal them. Ariane, we need your blood.
Excuse me?
Just a few drops, that's it. You share the same blood as the Alathan elves, so you're the only one this enchantment might recognize.
Fine. Just because hearing that gets me all tingly. A few drops.
I'll be gentle. My spell will reveal vortices of magic. Standing in them should allow us to see the energy being drawn to the relics, which will lead us to them.
Yeah,
Once we
BioWare.
reach the influence of the lights of Alathan, Ariane's blood will unveil them. But we have to be close.
BioWare do have a horrible habit of breaking their own settings for
No end to
narrative
these
gain.
blasted things.
Near constantly.
Now, better than later.
But they do allow me to do awesome things like this. So.
Do your work! Victory will be mine! That was won!
What a guy. Overpowered as hell, but
I'll get on it.
Interesting. This carving over here is an old dwarven dialect. If you find more writing like this, I could probably translate it.
what? Somebody saw with Shell, wasn't it?
A magical vortex. We can use it to reveal the enemy. Do you see it? Can you follow the path? I always thought dwarves must be dull without magic. But this place is amazing.
Darkspawn, kill them all. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I should study dwarven history when I return. Oh, what's that? Of some kind. Where's my note?
I'll get on it. How about you? Now, better than later.
Like over here, apparently.
I think something's here.
What? Oh. Nice.
Oh, Guardians! That word on the scroll meant. The Knights of Alathan are old lanterns. I didn't realize the statue was capable of being literal. I have a... Oh, nothing here.
Got it.
It's alright, Royce just like killed every single one of them, so well, that went very well. fuck?
Let's see.
I see.
In hindsight, we should have expected resistance.
Just call me the Reaper! I guess it's time to fight! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Excellent!
That's 2 lanterns. We just need a couple more.
Okay.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
You don't seem to be that pleased to be out of the tower, Finn. I thought most mages wanted to be free.
Why? Just to be outside? Do you see this splotch here on my robe? That's mud. There's no mud in the tower. I miss being cozy and dry. Those carvings, the masonry. Look at the craftsmanship on...
Finn!
Sorry. Pay attention to where they're going.
Well, what?
Oh, I bet there's one here. There it is.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Dude, if we hadn't lost this magic.
Probably trying to enslave everyone else again. Just, you know. Because, you know, that's what the self-righteous do. Act like the victims when it's really all their fault.
Over here, perhaps.
That was disappointing. Strange to think of the dwarves giving shelter in this darkness. The elves who fled on.
I am mage! Hear me roar!
So you've never been outdoors? Till now?
I have been. I just don't care much for it. We had to do stretching exercises. I got sweaty. There was dirt. During my apprenticeship, they thought getting fresh air and exercise at least once a week would do us good.
Fresh air and sunlight is good for you.
You know what feels fresh air in the summer? Mosquitoes. Hungry for sweet, untested mage flesh.
Well, when you put it that way...
Luckily, it didn't last long. One day, an apprentice made a break for it. Jumped off the dock and started swimming for the shore. The Templars couldn't jump in after him. Not with the armor on. Finally found him a week later. We stopped having to go out after that. That mage, Anders, never stopped trying to escape, though. Haven't heard from him since his last attempt.
It's because he was with me.
It's like standing in a field of stars. And they're showing us the way.
Ben, there's one here. I saw it and fucking
This is like playing hide and seek, isn't it?
Here we are!
Here.
Here it comes!
Is this wise? Someone could die! Got it.
We have 4 lights of Alathan. I hope that's enough. We still need the shard of the Eluvian, though. Let's head to the Elven Ruins when you're ready.
Okay. This Kadash tag. For the last time. It's quite poignant if you're an elven warden, because you're going right back to where it all began. You'll find as an elf you get most of the story out of Dragon Age, but I just refuse. They annoy the fuck out of me so much. And I like my character.
That ring. You play with it often. A ring is a significant gift. In human cultures, does that not mean... You put yourself in such danger just to find her. What will you do when you reach her? We'll find her. You have my word. The ancient Eluvian will be our key. If you hate the outside so much, why come with us?
Couldn't pass up a chance to learn more about the ancient elves and the mirrors. Besides, the company is good.
Thanks.
I meant the dog.
I like these two, they're quite funny. We get to kill more elves, nice.
These people were very sick before they died. Irabellus, Lethalin.
You don't think it's contagious, do you?
Intruders! Kill them!
Oh, dog's run into the room, got himself killed.
Now, better than me. Hear me roar!
That's for hitting my dog, asshole.
This'll be fun! Now, better than later. Watch in horror, I'll rip you apart!
Dog. You good, boy?
All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later.
Battle is won!
Okay.
I can't believe this is one of the Eluvians. It's magnificent. And broken. Mostly broken. With the shard and the lights of Arlathan, we should be able to scry for an unbroken mirror. This looks like a suitable place to do the ritual. We can start whenever you're ready. Here we go!
Great.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. You're gonna regret this!
Am I bleeding? Oh, look, a rip in my robe.
What happened to Ariane? Give us your blood. Who cares if it hurts?
It's my blood. That's different. Oh, sorry. I've pinpointed another Eluvian. It's in the Dragonbone Wastes. The Tevintus probably moved it there to see if the ancient Dragon Bones could enhance the Eluvian's power. It might be hidden, or only appear to those who know its location. Shall we?
Yes, we should. I like in this game you can be a two-handed warrior. That's quite. I mean, yeah, two-handed as in dual wielding warrior. God's sake, really. Not at this point. You should be throwing enemies at me. Dungeon's over. This stage is just getting in the way. There we go. Okay, so Dragonbone waste time. 2 seconds, does someone get my door? Sorry for that. I didn't switch the video off because I knew I was only going to be gone for like a minute. So there we go. Let's go. I don't have to fight anything big this time around. I think this cleaned up this time.
Here. Keep your eyes open for dragons and mirrors.
I think this place is cleaned up a lot this time, so it actually works and doesn't slow down the frame rate and doesn't crash. Who are these guys? Cultists.
I will strike you down! There!
Yeah.
I've never met a dragon worshipper before. Not much for small talk, are they?
Why would anyone worship a dragon?
Big, powerful, big green fire! Got it.
Some people are easily impressed.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Face me!
It's a good day to die! Now that's a big lizard. Kill it. Now, better than later.
I swear you already killed me.
Now, better than later.
So another one turns up. Probably will. Okay. Fine. Oh.
Is that?
Of Arterel? It can't be. They're only legends. It is said they were rock and tree, wind and rain, given form and breath by the elven gods to protect their people.
To protect their people? Then why does it look like it's going to eat you?
You'll be alright. Well, I will. You guys probably die.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't think that did. Alright, you can get me up.
I guess it's time to fight!
Got it.
What do I do now? What do I do now?
Kill them? Yeah?
I'll get on it. Got it.
We need to take a one of that. Oh, we'll take one of these. Why not?
Yeah, hopeless. How about you? All right.
I have a good feeling about this.
Oh, okay.
The Eluvian. And it's glowing. We should...
I think she's expecting you. Ask her about our book.
No further, please. One more step and I leave. For good this time. I assume you know what this is. I have gone to great lengths to find and activate this portal. Give me reason and I use it, and you will not be able to follow. I remained because I sensed your approach. You kept the ring. Tell me, why did you come? And you once argued with me that love is not weakness. I will never understand you, and you will never understand me. I would not even know where to begin explaining. My plan is to leave and prepare the child for what is to come. Such preparation requires time and power. I must have both if I am to be successful. More than this, I dare not say, even to you. He is safe and beyond your reach. All you need to know is that the child is an innocent. He knows nothing of the destiny that lies before him. Because the child is yours. I understand. I will not share my plan with you. I dare not. If your trust is insufficient, then your anger will have to do. Then allow me to provide you a warning. 'Tis Flemeth you should beware of, not me. Hunt her if you hunt anyone. And yet talk we must. I thought I knew what Flemeth planned. I thought what she craved was immortality, and yet I was wrong. So very wrong. She is no blood mage, no abomination. She is not even truly human. The ritual was but a means to an end, a herald for what is to come. Change is coming to the world. Many fear change, and will fight it with every fiber of their being. But sometimes, change is what they need most. Sometimes, change is what sets them free. It is all I have to give. I cannot tarry longer. The time has come for me to go. You cannot know what you ask. 'Twould be better if you stayed. For you, for us both. Then come, my love. We will face the future together.
I should probably have asked about that book. Oh well. Oh, how nice for him. And that's the end of Dragon Age Inquisition. Well, it's the end of the Warden story anyway. Next time you hear from him is the end of in the middle of Dragon Age Inquisition, I think, in a letter. So yeah, be interesting to see how things develop from here on in. That's about it, really. Nice end to a fantastic game. As I said at the end of Awakening and Origins, probably my favourite of the Dragon Ages. It's been fantastic all the way through. The end of Awakening is a bit broken, a bit crashy. But you know, I like the way that that's ended there. That's actually the last time you see, as I said before, the Warden. It's the last part of his journey. And yeah, I think it's quite nice. I mean, it seems a bit. I don't like sometimes how you have to sort of beg and things. I think you should be able to do it on your own terms and say, hey, you like me as well. Don't be stupid, you know. You know, because you do seem like a bit of a cuckold sometimes. It's like, oh, please let me come with you, you know. But I think the choices that you were given there are pretty good, you know. It's they're not too pandering, which is always nice. Because Royce wouldn't pander; he'd just tell her to piss off if she started with that sort of shit. But no, it's really, really good. I don't know how they stay on top of this timeline, because you know the Dragon Age 2 takes place during the Blight and then in the next 10 years. So you know, but I think you know Royce's Ariane was played by somebody called Corey English. So there we go. And Yuri Lowenthal did Finn. Fun fact: he's also the voice of the courier in New Vegas. But yeah, I think, you know, starting off with Royce, you know, younger son of a noble family, you know, goes through the Grey Warden thing, goes through all of Dragon Age Origins, you know, finishes that, goes to Saheron with Sten, and I think it was with Leliana and Zevran. Pretty good. Then Awakening comes back, and he comes back to Ferelden, and Awakening happens. Then after a few years, about 1 or 2 years after Awakening, which ones happens, you know, so... Well, they sort of don't really tell you when it happens, to be honest with you. So I think it's about 6 or 7 years after him being in, you know, the Commander of the Grey. That's when which one happens. So it's about 6 or 7 years after Awakening, because in Dragon Age 2, when you meet Alistair, if he's the King of Ferelden, he says, oh, we need to get back to the Warden because he's in Denerim. And that's like, I think it's in like year 8 or something. It might even be year 10. So it's 10 years after the Blight, in year 10 of Dragon Age 2. It's 10 years after the Blight, so yeah. That's about it. So we've had Dragon Age Origins and then Dragon Age Awakening, about a year after Dragon Age Origins, when he comes back from Saheron, his vacation sort of thing with Sten. We did Awakening, and then about, I'd say about 6-7 years after Awakening, which one happens? When he decides to leave everything behind and go with Morrigan, and that's when you hear from him in Dragon Age Inquisition. So everything ties up. We will be carrying on with Dragon Age 2 soon-ish. Not really sure when I'm going to be doing that, to be honest with you. But I will do it, but I'm a bit Dragon Aged out at the moment. It's one of those settings where you can get very tired of it very quickly sometimes. You get like, you know, and all the tropes that they keep wheeling out again and again and again. Like I remember playing Inquisition for the first time, and I gave it a pass on nearly everything because I'd not played Dragon Age in that long. But yeah, after a while, when they start wheeling out the same stuff, and later games aren't as funny as this one. This one they don't try to be funny; they just are. Whereas 2 and definitely in Inquisition they nudge you a lot. It's like, oh, look what we did there. Okay. It's like, yeah, all right, yeah, let's see. So I think this is probably my favourite one, and to be fair, it's all downhill from here. So, but there are things about Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition that I really like. Dragon Age 2 is a lovely little game, and it is a little game. It's not massive. It's a lovely little game, and Inquisition is a beautiful looking game, but it's massive, yes, but it's. Yeah. I'll discuss it when I get to it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.